All right, we are welcome back. Forgive. We're having forgive. Let me just forgive me. We're having network difficulty, so we might not be able to push too much. So let me just look for where to wrap up, so we can continue again tomorrow by God's grace. Well, it is what it is. All right. I believe you can hear me. Let me just look for how to round up somewhere. So the issue of the believer is knowledge. Many times we are not walking the right issue walking because you are just ignorant. And I said ignorance does not mean you don't know. It means that you know the wrong things. You know some things. You ignore the right things and choose to know the wrong thing. All right, that is what ignorance is. And the book of Psalms 82. We'll do Psalms 82, then we'll wrap up tonight, then we'll continue tomorrow, still on the subject of glory tomorrow. Psalms 82 from verse 5 to verse 7. Psalm 82 verse 5 to verse 7. Scripture says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course. He said, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. He says, but you shall die like men, and fall like one of these princes. So this is a possibility of people that God have entrusted so much with and all. However, they begin to walk in something lesser than what is bequeathed of them, as it were. All right, and it's a possibility, and most of it in Scripture says they know not. It is when people do not know, that's when they begin to function in this way. They know not. That's what Scripture says. Neither will they understand. And if they know not and they don't understand, what will happen eventually? They will actually wallow off in darkness. One of the things you must try to do as a person, as a believer, is this: you must have the right knowledge. If you want to walk on the glory of God, you must have the right knowledge. The reason why many believers are powerless is because of this. They have the wrong knowledge. Like I said, ignorance does not mean you don't know. Ignorance simply means that you don't know the right thing. That is ignorance. It means you know, but you don't know the right things. And many believers, they know many things except from the right things. Many things. We know a lot of things except from the right things. And that's why it's as though, we are functioning lesser than what Scripture actually showed us to actually walk by. And that's one thing you must fight in. Listen, let me tell you something. After you experience certain possibilities in God, one thing that you must seek to do is to begin to know the way of that reality, as it were, so you can really manifest the expression of that glory. See, when it comes to walking in the glory of God, or functioning in that reality of the glory of God, one of the most important things you need to understand is that you must go for knowledge, and it must be the right knowledge. You must go for knowledge, and you must go for the right knowledge. Don't know the wrong things, know the right things. Know the right things. Like I said, know Christ. Explore Him. Begin to know who Christ is. Explore Christ as much as possible. And as you are exploring, begin to demonstrate His realities. Begin to function the way we would have functioned. This is how to walk in glory. You must function the way Christ has functioned, knowing well enough. And not just that, begin to know God truly. Begin to know the things of God truly. Ignorance, like I said, does not mean you don't know. Many of us, you know a lot of things, but what you know is the wrong things. Ignorance means to know anything except from the right things. Some of us can know everything except the right things. And that's one thing you must fight. I want us to pray. You are praying the first prayer. Lord, open my eyes. Cause me to begin to see the things that I've labored to know. But these things are actually the wrong things. I've learned about ignorance tonight. That ignorance means to know many things except from the right things. Open my eyes. Let me begin to identify the things that I've known that are not the right things in my life. So I can begin to let go of those things. We are praying. Open my eyes, dear Jesus. Shine light upon my life. Let light begin to shine upon my life. Let me begin to identify every place of darkness in my life. Let me begin to identify every position of darkness in my life, so I can begin to know the things that I've known that are the wrong things. So I begin to identify the things that are the wrong things, and I can begin to do away with them. Please, we are praying. We are praying. So I can begin to identify these things that are the wrong things. I can begin to do away with them. We are praying, God's people. Come on, Shabaharatis to Baharas. We are praying. And the Kiti Baharatanas. Jeretush to Velanda Ki Baharatanas. Come on now, you are praying. You are praying. You are praying. Cause my eyes to be open. Cause me to see. That I may be able to identify the wrong things. I will know these things, that the things that are wrong. The things that I've known that are the wrong things, and I can begin to do away with those things. Cause my eyes to be open. Cause me to see these things. Cause me to see these things. You are praying, God's people. Cause me to see these things. You are praying, God's people. Come on. Cause me to see these things. You are praying, God's people. Come on. Cause me to see and know these things that are the wrong things. Cause me to see and know these things and begin to identify them so I can do away with them. I can begin to identify them, I can do away with them. Cause me to see and know these things. I can begin to identify these things and do away with them. I can begin. Some of us, the reason why we are powerless because we have known many wrong things that make us become powerless. Some of you are scared of demons, scared of every wrong spirit because you have known the wrong things about them. But God can begin to shine light in your life now, and you can begin to identify these things. You can begin to identify these things. You are praying. You can begin to identify these things. You can begin to identify these things. You are praying, God's people. You can begin to identify these things. You can begin to identify these things. Those things that are the wrong things in your life. You can begin to identify these things. Come on. Rasto velande kisti paharatanes. Rasto velande keteberuku paharatanes. You can begin to identify these things. You can begin to identify these things. You are praying. You can begin to identify these things. You can begin to identify and say, this is the wrong thing. This is the thing that I know that made me become powerless. This is what I begin to learn that made me become weak. You can begin to identify this by the help of the Spirit. You are praying, come on. You are praying, come on.